Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. Let's do my November TBR. So this one is actually kind of going to be a short one because I have kind of a long secret TBR video planned for the month. I have about 10 books to read for that video. So the rest of the books that I have set to read are going to be kind of short. The list is going to be kind of short. So let's talk about the books that I am going to be carrying over from last month's TBR. So last month I did not get to Scandalous Desires, and I'm also currently reading the second one, Notorious Pleasures, and then I also did not get to Well of Ascension by Brandon Sanderson. This is the second book in the Mistborn trilogy, so I would like to get to those as well. I'm also going to be buddy reading Two Things with Letitia from Books and Bees. We will be buddy reading the first book in the Sophie Lark new duet, Thread of Saints or something like that, this one. And then we'll also be buddy reading from Lukov with Love. This is my first Mariana Ziapata, so I'm kind of concerned. But it's about ice skating or figure skating or something like that, so we'll be buddy reading those two. Now let us pick the books that I'm going to be reading. I would like to not pick any more than 10. The less I pick, the more like mood reading I can do. So let's roll a dice and try to get between 1 and 10. Well, that fell and it landed on 6. So I will be picking 6. So in this jar, I have my KU books, and I also have my physical TBR and all of the Kindle books. I also have some of the KU books that have been on my KU library for many months. So they're in here twice. So hopefully I'm more likely to pick those because I kind of need to get through them. And there are books that I want to read, so I don't want to completely give up on them. So the first one that I have is Hello Heathens. Okay, so basically sounds like it's about Fallon, who returns to Weeping Hollow, a mysterious town, and Julian, who is cursed, and he is one of the 4 Hollow Heathens, the very dark creatures who cause the townspeople to live in fear. A lesson in Thorns. Can't see that. So the main character's mother goes missing in Thorn Chapel, and then she gets a letter from a childhood friend calling her back to the town and a job offer that she can't refuse. And the new owner of Thorn Chapel, the seductive, elegant man I met as a little boy when we were both children. I begin to uncover the ancient secrets of the house, the ones hidden inside my heart. And I think it's like a reverse, not a reverse harem. I think it's like a polyamorous situation between 6 people. I think it's 6, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so let's pick again. All right, so I got the Wish Song of Shannara. So I'm actually gonna read the Sword of Shannara because that's the first one in the series. I read the second one a long time ago and really loved it, right around the time that the CW show came out, but I need to read the first one. It's been on my TBR for a while. Think of this as like a Lord of the Rings ripoff. It says, long ago, the worlds of ancient evil ruined the world. In peaceful Shadyvale, half-elfin Shaumsford knows little of such troubles, but the supposedly dead warlock lord is plotting to destroy everything in his wake. The sole weapon against the power of darkness is the Sword of Shannara, which can be used only by a true heir of Shannara. On Shay, last of the bloodline, rests the hope of all the races. I have heard that the first and third one are trash, and then the second one is the only good one. So I might reread the second one and rewatch the show because I love the show a whole lot. But we are going to read that one, I guess. I was hoping to get all KU books because I really need to get my KU library down. So we got Shadow Magic. So this is urban fantasy, and I think it's a box set, but it's written by a bunch of different authors. Yeah, so it's 6 full-length urban fantasy novels. So the first one, Huntress Born, is a werewolf and baker Ember leaves her pack to hunt for her missing half-brother. But with danger growling on all sides, it's only a matter of time before she gets burned. So I guess I'll be reading that one. All right, so we got... I also put in a list of books that I wanted to reread because I am a huge rereader, but I don't always make time for myself to enjoy something like that. So I put in a bunch of different books that I would be interested in rereading, and also like an ambiguous read any 5-star that you want to reread. And so I got you can't see that, Love Her or Lose Her, but I actually had planned to read the whole series. So I'm going to start with the first one in the series, and I am going to read Fix Her Up this month. This is about Georgie and Travis. And Georgie runs a home renovation business, and Travis is a Major League Baseball rookie, but when he gets injured, it ruins his career, and now he's flipping houses. And Georgie is his best friend's sister. She proposes a wild scheme to pretend that they are fake dating to shock her family and help him land a new job. And so they start fake dating. So then I probably will end up reading the entire series if I know myself, and I really love it. Which means that I'll be reading so many books. I'm not gonna read that one. I really want to. I'm not gonna read that one. It's another 5-star favorite that I pulled out, but it involves reading an entire series. Next up, I got 6. If this is, I swear to God, if this is another, why did I not think of that? Ashley, you watch so many booktube videos. Why did you not think of that? If this is another paranormal, I'm not gonna read this. I just want you to know that. A Demon Hunter. I'm gonna pick again, and don't tell anyone because I don't want to read another paranormal romance. I don't. So number 6 is Stolen Heir. Okay, so this is the second book in the Brutal Birthright series by Sophie Lark. Yep, it is captive. It says, they murdered my father, so I stole their daughter. She's my captive, my little ballerina who dances only for me. Nessa is sweet and innocent. She doesn't deserve any of this, but that's how our world works. The wolves eat the lambs, no matter how gentle they may be. I'll use her to get my revenge until I give in to my hunger first. We love that. So those are the books that I ended up drawing from my cup. I guess let's talk about the 2 remaining for my TBR. Like I said, I'm reading Notorious Pleasures right now, but this one is about a river pirate and Silence, who I'm very much anticipating her romance. We've gotten chapters from her point of view in the first one and in the second one. In the first one, something very, very upsetting happens to her. She's currently married where I am, and her husband is being a little bitch about it. So I'm very ready for her to leave his ass. So that's gonna be a very exciting romance. And then I'm also gonna read Well of Ascension. Like I said, this is the second book in the Mistborn trilogy, so I can't really talk a whole lot about what this one is about, but it is fairly large. It's 700 pages, and I get in moods where I'm like super into reading fantasy, and then I just have to be in that mood to read it, because if not, then I won't do it. I think I am going to at least read the rest of the Hot and Hammered series, and then I also want to read the next book in the Ravenel series, so Marrying Winterbourne. I know I said I had a huge secret TBR video coming, so I probably shouldn't be picking a bunch of books aside from that, because I don't know how long that's gonna take me, but that's just kind of who I am. So I guess it's more like these are on my radar. So reading Marrying Winterbourne. I'm excited about this one. The first one I didn't super love, but I was interested in Winterbourne and Helen's story. Winterbourne is very interesting to me. He's kind of a dick, and Helen is kind of this soft-hearted woman, so I'm interested to see her go up against him, because she nursed him back to health in the first one. It was very cute. And then we also have Love Her or Lose Her, which, if you don't know, this is about one of my all-time favorite romances, and it's Rosie and Dom, and it's a marriage in trouble, and they go to therapy, and Dom has my entire heart. And then we also have Tools of Engagement, which will be a new read for me, and this is about Bethany and Wes, and I think it is a HGTV. So she gets invited to do a show because she flips houses, and she needs a member of her brother's construction crew, and the only one available is Wes, who is the new guy in town. And I don't think they really like each other. If I remember correctly from Love Her or Lose Her, they had kind of a rocky dynamic. So those are, I think, all of the books that I'm going to be reading in November. Let me know down in the comments what you plan on reading this month, or if you've read the books that I have on my TBR and you have some thoughts. I would love to know them. Other than that, I will catch you guys in my next one. Thanks so much for watching.